Hey guys, I got a topic. Topic is parachuting, skydiving, versus motorcycling. And I love it when people tell me I can't compare two things. I got videos where I compare like two different video games, and they're from two different genres, genres, whatever. And then I'll get all these comments, you can't compare these two games. And it's like, well, fuck, look, I just did. You know, you can compare anything. I can compare Hawaiian pizza to Battlefield 3 if I want to. You know, like, who says you can't? You can't compare these two things because they're different. Well, if they were exactly the same, then I couldn't compare them either, then could I, Mr. Smarty Pants? Yeah, I just got passed by a scooter. That guy's going all out. I'm doing like 85, 90. His scooter has a top speed of maybe 100, so that means he's like coming to pass me at 15 kilometers an hour. He's like full out, and I'm running along with one hand on. Yeah, so so the reason I'm doing this comparison is because I do or have done both. I used to skydive. I've got maybe a dozen jumps, which isn't many, but you know it's more than most. Most people do it once, twice, 3 times, and then that's it. I was doing it regularly for a while, and the interesting thing about skydiving is how quickly it becomes less exciting. What do I mean by that? I mean by the time you've jumped a very small amount, like maybe 6, 7 times, you become, it's more about technique, because there are steps. You need to learn how to be able to pull your own cord, and you got to keep a proper, you have to keep a proper falling position, and you got to show the instructors that you have control before they'll allow you to do this and that, and before they'll allow you to go to higher heights and longer free fall times and whatnot. So when you go, it's just kind of, it's more, I felt in the end it was more work than fun. Like, with each jump, I was just trying to do this better than the last time I jumped, or do that better than the last time I jumped, and I wasn't really enjoying myself. I was just focusing on improving, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't exciting. There's right when you get around that corner and you come onto this part, this road, like when you finish the corner and it kind of straightens up onto here, there's a bit of a bump in the road, and I know that bump is there, and that bump has actually screwed me a few times in the past. It's given me a head shake, because you come around the corner and you're nearly in, and you hit this bump, and the handlebars shake, and for no particular reason, I just said, screw it, let's go over the bump at high speed and see what happens, and my front tire went off the ground. And I was still at a lean, so I took the corner. I exited the corner on one wheel, my rear, at a lean. So, but it was smooth, and I didn't get any head shake. I probably didn't get any head shake because I stayed hard on the gas. Probably what normally happens is I hit the bump, and maybe my front comes off or starts to come off, and then I panic and I shut the gas, which puts it back down, and then it starts to shake because it's unstable. But in this case, I kind of expected it, so I just stayed hard on the gas, and I went through the corner I exited the corner on one wheel, and because the front wheel didn't come down while turning, I didn't get the head shake. That's my guess. So what the hell are we talking about? Oh yeah.